Hello, TIs. In the video below this, I told you about a paper that got sent from the county. Well, I want to tell you something. When I was on SSI, a paper came saying that I needed to, show up and make this appointment so we could go over whatever, do it or whatever. And so somebody gave me a ride, my Brody, because back then I was still ranting and raving, when I didn't understand stuff or when I was frustrated. I had my accident, but I was in the process of, God changing me. Well, anyways, my best friend told me, you know what, they're there to help you. Stay calm, because, I used to. And well, anyways, so, all this anxiety, and I finally my turn. And, I told them what I was there for, and this and that. And they said, no, they checked. We didn't send you no paper. Nobody sent you a paper saying that you had to come. And they said, do you have this paper? And I said, yeah. And she left for a few minutes, and she came back, after looking at my paper. And she brought this paper. And she goes, these are the forms that we would have sent you if we wanted you to come back for that reason. They don't look anything like those forms. No, those forms didn't look anything like my papers. Nobody from the SSI sent me those papers, and they didn't even look close to the ones that she pulled out. And well, anyways, all that anxiety for nothing. But somebody did send me some papers, and I thought they looked kind of generic, but I didn't question it because, I was stressed out. And, they didn't call me anytime soon to come in. So, yeah, it's a trip. When I was on the phone and it kept on going to where it wouldn't put me where it was supposed to be and everything else, it said if I wanted to use the automatic teller or whatever, and I tried that, and I pushed the numbers, and it wouldn't take them. Are you still there? But when it finally went, it asked me for personal stuff, like Social Security and crap like that. But it asked me for the PIN, to my CalFresh card. And then, finally after all these calls, I'm listening to the, the voice, the machine or whatever, and it's telling, well, if anybody asks you for, your food stamp card, PIN or da-da-da-da and this and that, there's some false calls going around, so don't give anybody your PIN. And I'm thinking, they just asked me for my PIN, on one of those phone calls they asked me for my PIN. But yeah, so that's the tripped out stuff that, no, you get me? And yeah, apparently it wasn't them that asked me for my PIN, and the automatic whatever assistant or whatever. But yeah, that's the crap that happens to me. So, just telling you, because, you know, the phones often don't connect to a network, and it seems like any important call gets answered by the same voice. And it's a familiar voice of somebody I know. So, I'm not too far off, because if it refuses to connect to the network, and I don't know that much about technology, but I know damn well it's supposed to connect to the network.